Okay, I know the question we are all asking is how did Nigeria qualify? Yes, how did Nigeria qualify for the second runner-up? Initially every country on the group is six countries in each group, and we have 9 countries to qualify automatically, which is by coming the first in their group, and then we have second runner-up who might be 4 best teams from each of the group, to compete against each other, and then also go the team who wins the 4 competition will now go and compete with the Asia side. For the same format also will be played at the Asia side, to make the country 10 for the new World Cup format 2026. You get. So now let's go back to how Nigeria qualified. Normally, it's supposed to be 16 in each group, 6 countries in each group. But unfortunately, Eritrea withdraw. Yes, they withdraw due to some political crisis they're having in their country, and people are now feeling like, okay, they'll use the opportunity to, when they come to their country, they wouldn't want to go back to their country, that they will look for asylum in the other countryside. So they withdraw, making now their group to be 5, no longer 6. And then break it down to how Nigeria also qualify is that they are the only group now having 5 teams. And then the only way to make this thing fair and standard is that after every matches, any team, any country that end up in the last position, then the second team competing for the second runner-up, if they have point against the team in their group at the last position, they will have to withdraw the points. Meaning, if you win the person in the last position, if you're in the second position and you got a point from the last position in your group, like you beat them home and away, which is making 6 points, the whole 6 points will be withdrawn from you. That was how they did it. And then, fortunately for Nigeria side, the people who were in the last position, which is Zimbabwe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me in the comment section, they played draw twice against Nigeria. Yes. So that means it's just 1 point that will be drawn from Nigeria, which is making 2 points, right? And then every other team in their own group that played their last position, majority of them got 6 points from them. So those 6 points were now taken away from them, and then 2 points was taken away from Nigeria. And Nigeria was in 17 points after their last match, which is the victory against Benin Republic, 4-0. Took them to 17 points with plus 7 goals. You get. And then when we draw 2 points from them, they are left with 15 points plus 7 goals. So that was how Nigeria was able to qualify after reduction of points. At the end of the day, Nigeria came fourth with 15 points. And then goals kept them up there. So that was how they were able to qualify for the second runner-up. Because even I was actually confused from the beginning. I was not thinking Nigeria is going to make it to even the second position. Because if you look at it with the table stand, with the initial points, Nigeria was not even anywhere close to making it to second runner-up, to be honest. But because of this new development that came in, that was what happened, and then Nigeria was able to make it.